And it's starting. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Okay.
Welcome to another episode of Hoosier Nerds Podcast. I don't know where that came from. It's your boys, Mikey, Chris, and guest user.
Guest user. He's an a hole.
I know he is an a hole. Oh wait, that's me. Anyways, Kimberly is in the office live streaming. You can go watch her at Crystal with a K on Twitch. Just a shout out right there to our two people. Anyways, it's been a bit. We've been a little inconsistent. Stuff with me. I've been fighting a cold since the beginning of the month. I've been sick the entire month and dealing with wedding stuff and then her school stuff. And I'm going to say mostly it's me not putting in the effort to, put anything together for, an episode. So that's my bad.
Shame.
Yeah, I know. You guys are always more than welcome to do it without me, but
I almost did one by myself last week, but
you're always welcome to.
I may do that. I
If
might
you
just say,
guys
hey,
ever want to record yourself and just talk about a subject by yourself,
I'm,
do it.
I'm,
We'll put it up.
I will,
Here.
but I don't think I will.
Anyways, I want to start off today. I watched. So last week, I my computer system went down. We have like a docking station that everything plugs into, and that went out. And for some reason, it also knocked out the charging for my computer, so I couldn't charge my computer, and nothing else worked. And it took 2.5 days to get it. So I didn't work for like 2.5 days. Um,
So did
so
you like sit around and binge watch stuff or?
yeah, well, I didn't binge watch some stuff. I actually gamed a lot more than I probably wanted to. I've been getting back into gaming, which is not a bad thing, but it's kind of hampering my TV time. But I did watch something that I've been meaning to watch since it came out, and I'm gonna say it's the best movie of the year so far.
It's only
And that
February.
it's the Netflix movie. Netflix either makes gold or complete shit, no in between. And it was All Quiet on the Western Front, the
Uh,
adaptation of the book.
I saw that was on there.
Have you not watched it yet?
Nope, I have not.
So it's dubbed. It's English dubbed from German, which it's not bad. They do a really good job, and it is really good. Um, I put it in the same vein as 1917. I don't almost say it's better than 1917, in just showing the brutality of the First World War.
Is it better
Uh,
than Dunkirk?
yeah,
Because Dunkirk was boring.
the more I think about Dunkirk, the more I actually didn't like that movie. Like I've never wanted to go back and rewatch it.
I'll check it out. I watched a few other movies that I think would be
It
better than that, but I'm just saying.
it doesn't follow the book completely, which I'm not against. Um, but it's really good. It shows like just I guess all I can really say is just the brutality of the war. Trench warfare, and like he starts off as a cadet. Just joining the army, and then he fights all the way to the end, and you see the end of the war. Him fighting to the end of the war, and just you kind of see the side. That our side, we always see that the Germans are the bad guys, but a lot of movies are coming out like this, and I would say Fury, that it's both sides did atrocious things, but of course the victors write the books,
True.
and you kind of see that both sides were committing atrocities.
It's a long movie though. It's like 2.5 hours long, isn't it?
It's almost 3 hours. It took
Uh,
me. That's why it took me like all day to watch it, and then I was kind of didn't want to watch anything else after it.
yeah, that's a long commitment.
I mean, it's not a bad commitment. You could. There's definitely worse movies out there to spend 3 hours on. Like,
Avatar.
I didn't say it. That's what you said.
Avatar.
The first Avengers: Infinity War,
Probably. Avatar. Avatar 2.
Transformers movies.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Sadly. How do you mess that up? I mean, they're robots in disguise. How do you mess that up? They figured out a way to mess it up. I did see that Peacock has Megan on, though.
Yes, I want to watch it.
You've got to watch that movie because it's like iRobot and everything else. Quit making robots, they turn and kill people. I mean, it's that simple. I highly recommend it. It's a
Data
good
didn't
movie.
kill people.
Huh?
Data didn't kill anybody
Data.
from Star Trek.
Oh, for God's sakes. That's in the future. We're talking about now. That's a
You're right. And he wanted to be human.
yeah, yeah. Don't make a robot. It just ends up getting smart and just starts killing people. So watch Megan. I highly recommend it. It is actually it's a good movie. It's kind of fun, but not as fun as Cocaine Bear.
I was about to ask you how is Cocaine Bear?
Dude, Cocaine Bear it's like Violent Night. It is just ridiculous and fun all at the same time. It's my kind of movie. You don't have to think. You just go in, sit down, and have a good time for an hour and 45 minutes, not including previews.
It's just a movie that you can turn your brain off and enjoy.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. I mean, it is based on a true story, but we don't know if bears were sucking up cocaine in the Smoky Mountains, ravaging, killing people. And I mean, the kills were really impressive. I was impressed by the bear kills. It's
Was
kind of and it's funny. I mean, it is kind of funny. So
was it were the kills as good as Halloween?
they're well for a bear. I mean, he's smarter than the average bear because he's coked up. So um, they're pretty good. I must admit, it was a fun movie. I would watch it again. Definitely, I would definitely watch it again. But then we saw previews to the new Scream movie, which would be good. And there's another Evil Dead coming out. Looked pretty good.
Really?
And then they showed Guardians of the Galaxy, but we were 3 minutes late.
Can
I'm never late. But by the time we got drinks, well, I went to CVS because I wanted goobers or like a bag of chocolate covered peanuts.
you're a goober.
They had neither, so I didn't know what to buy. So I spent a lot longer at CVS trying to buy candy to sneak in because I ain't got my bucket yet. So we were 3 minutes late in, and they were showing the new uh, Guardians trailer, so we missed that. But there was no fighting for seats because we were the only two people in the theater, which was great because we could be loud and talk and laugh really loud and not
Yeah.
care. So yeah, Cocaine Bear is worth the wait, and it's worth oh shit, it's worth the money. So go see it.
I need to I haven't been to the movie theater in a while. Last thing I saw was Avatar 2.
Well, that's disappointing.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. When you said Guardians, I was going to bring up how I am just totally not interested in like any superhero movies right now. Like
It's
I have no interest in Black Panther 2, the new Guardians movie, whatever else, Ant-Man. I don't even care about Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's crashing at the box office now.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing, and it's kind of flopping.
Speaking of movies, did you guys see the story that they want to have various ticket prices for movies for certain movie theaters?
Yes, AMC wants to charge different prices for different seats.
Yeah.
So, like on the seats we want, we'd pay primo for.
Well, I would not in Kokomo, probably like in Indianapolis or New
Oh
York.
yeah, where they already have assigned seats,
Right, where
but
they have assigned seats. Yeah. But yeah, you want a good seat, you're gonna have to pay more than the people in front.
Yeah,
And like even actors and actresses are coming. I think who is it? One of them hobbits came out and said it. That it's not fair because everybody should just be able to go to the movie and go to the movie and not have to worry about whether they can afford a good seat or a bad seat.
yeah.
And
You know,
that the
I
movie industry is already hurting as it is, and this is going to make it worse.
I don't go I don't get to the movies, 30, 40 minutes early for no reason. If you want the good seats, you should show up early like I would.
I agree.
How early have we shown up to movies, Chris? Like
An
even if
hour?
we have assigned seats, like even when we have assigned seats, we show up early.
Yeah. I found out if I want to go see freaking Casablanca, I got to go get an assigned seat. Stupid. Can't I just go sit wherever I want?
No.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, I'll go sit. I don't care. I'll show up 45 minutes before movie starts. Because it takes a while because you gotta get through the food line if it's a Friday night or Saturday night, and
Yeah.
so you have to get there early, get your seat, and go get your food. So you have to have time have time to get your seat and place your crap down, then go back out and stand in line.
Yeah, hit the restroom if you need it.
So yeah, but yeah, I thought that was a bad move.
You know, we were very strong supporters of, support your local theater because they're dying back in the pandemic when we first started. Now it's like, well, we can let them die almost if they do that.
If they keep it up, yeah. Well, that was what's his name was. The Hobbit said he's like, you're already hurting. Now you're just making it worse on yourself.
Yeah.
So, um, yeah, not a fan. Not a fan at all.
I don't know. I don't want things. I don't want movie theaters to die, but I'll let them die if they do that. That's how
Well,
my
and here's
feeling.
the crappy part. If I pay a lot of money for a better seat, and then it's a crappy movie,
Can I get a refund?
yeah, exactly. Can you just give me the crappy people price for the price I paid for this?
Give me back that like extra $5 I spent at least.
I don't know if it'll go over or not. I think they're just talking about it, but
I thought they were going to test it out and implemented some of it already.
I hope it doesn't work
Yeah.
because that's not
Oh,
fair. I mean, if a family of four, if they want to, if every seat is $8 and it's a family of four, and they get there early enough, they should be able to sit in the same seats as
yeah.
everybody else. Not pay $8 and sit in the first three rows where they got to crane their neck up
Yep.
because that's all they can afford. I think that's crappy. It's getting like that with everything. It's annoying.
Yeah. I oh, we went to a Mexican restaurant. I don't know why this pops in my head, but we went to a Mexican restaurant in Kokomo over the weekend. We were in town. Um, we got to drive to Kokomo like every stinking weekend for the next couple of months, for wedding stuff and other things going on. It's nuts, but um, we went to a Mexican restaurant. And, Mexican restaurants usually have pretty good service. This was the worst service. I'm not going to give them a name because no free
Where's it
ads.
at? Is it on Dixon?
It's next to Texas Roadhouse.
Next to Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, in between Texas Roadhouse and um I know I'm giving names, but
Like
I don't mind giving
McDonald's?
the what?
Wait, is that where that's at? I'm trying to think. Is it next to Texas Roadhouse?
Yeah, there's a Mexican restaurant right next to Texas Roadhouse. In between Texas Roadhouse and Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that place anyway. Everybody talks it up. I'm not a fan.
My sister acts like it's the best place around, and I've gone there twice, and I've not been impressed twice. Like the service, I saw the waiter one time, and that was when he took our order. Never saw him again. We had to get somebody else's attention to get our check, and
Really?
I never leave like a bad tip. You want to know how much I tipped? Like we spent maybe $40 because we got margaritas and food. I left a $2 tip.
I've left no tip before because it was so bad because I had such bad service. Not there, just
Yeah. Oh, I've left no tip before at IHOP one time.
I don't I don't like that. I think the one on Dixon's the best Mexican restaurant in town.
I think it is too. That or
Taco Bell don't count, Chris.
no, I was thinking Three Amigos, but I think the one on Dixon's better than Three Amigos.
Where's Three Amigos? Is that the one over there by the other one
That's the one up.
on
I
Plate
want to say
Street?
what?
Not on Plate.
No, that's up north. It's up north next to the
Is it
like
on Jefferson?
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there. I we tried getting in there and they like left us hanging at the door. So
They're they're not bad. They're not good though. Have you guys been to the one over there on 31 where Damon's used to be?
they opened another new one there too, didn't they?
Well, one of them shut down, and then they opened up again under a different name. I think they were having issues under the one management. But I went there, and they're okay. But I can't go into that restaurant and not feel like I'm in Damon's.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I miss Damon's. Damon's is like one of the best restaurants.
Damon's was good. Oh, hang on a second. I'll be right back. Go ahead and talk. Proceed.
Okay. No, I'm joking. How's life with Sierra, Mikey? Is it nice living with her now?
Yeah.
Different?
Hold on.
Oh, I guess
Oh,
not.
come on.
Oh, it's just the Chris show now. Y'all should.
There.
Oh,
Hold on.
I don't know what's happening. Everybody left me.
I'm
This means
coughing. I'm
biscuit.
coughing. Hold on.
Don't die, biscuit. He's dying. We can take Ari. Bring Ari here. Your boyfriend.
Yeah. It's going all right. Pretty good. Uh, her birthday's this weekend.
Well, tell her happy birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been domesticated?
I guess that's what you want to call it.
He's been domesticated.
She's she's getting her hair cut right now. She's been there since 5, and I've picked up Graceland around 4 at the daycare, so I've been watching her all day.
It's 7:30. It
Yeah.
takes 2.5 hours to get your hair done.
Did she go to
I don't know.
Louisville to get her hair done?
No, I think she went to the. I don't know. I gotta say, I don't know how. Like, I gotta give props to like any single parent, and they're sick. If they're sick and they have to watch like kids, it
Yep.
sucks.
Only imagine.
She's at the hair salon, Summit Salon Academy.
Oh
There,
yeah,
by Hobby
they take a
Lobby.
little longer. That they're students.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense though. But they take longer and they make sure that it's done right. That's cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, so trying to watch her and be sick, it's not fun.
You're the single dad, right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're playing the single dad right now.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe, but
Sick single dad.
she hasn't cried yet, so I think that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I've threatened her a couple of times of putting her in timeout and sending her to a room, but she's okay. But she started just gymnastics yesterday. Hey, quit!
Me too, not the
Yeah, you went to gymnastics. Yep.
Where's gymnastics at?
Me play my
Coco Motion there on the Alto.
On Alto.
Hmm?
Oh, by Lowe's.
Yeah, they're right across the street here.
Oh,
Wipe your
okay.
nose. Never mind.
I know where that's at.
I used to know
Yeah.
someone that was a teacher there.
Yeah.
You know what?
I wipe your nose. But she seemed like she had fun. So,
How many times she go?
that yesterday was her first week,
Oh,
and she has 7 more weeks.
so she goes once a week.
Yeah, once a week,
Oh, that's
Mondays
cool.
for like 45 minutes. Like it was funny because they had like 4 different kind of like they're weird. Um, she just dipped her finger in chip dip and ate it. Um, but yeah, they have like 4 different kind of like routines. Like they'll do a flip here and then run across, jump on a trampoline, and then do something else and do like a little handstand up against the wall, and then do a cartwheel on something, and then they'll do that a few times, and then go to the next stage and do the little routine there, and then there's a next stage and whatnot.
Well, that's cool.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah,
It does sound like fun.
I think it
I
was
would.
not. It was nice because there's only like 3 or 4 other girls in there too with her, about the same age. But
Oh,
like,
that's cool.
yeah, so like the instructor or something can kind of keep an eye on all of them easier and
Right.
go through the steps. But
I should take gymnastics.
I believe in you.
I didn't see any. I didn't see any guys there, because they had some of the older girls there, getting ready to do their practice or something, whatever, and they were stretching and running around. But I didn't see any guys. I saw guy instructors, but or male instructors. But no, no. Hmm. So have we talked about Last of Us yet?
What?
No, I was going to ask if anybody's seen the.
The what are we talking about? The Last of
I
Us.
haven't
Yeah,
seen the most recent one yet, but
I haven't even watched it, but I don't think I will.
the
So
one that just came out Sunday, was it Sunday? I haven't seen that one, but
it's a good episode. Good. It's following the game, but not following the game at the same time.
I haven't watched it. I probably won't watch it, so I'm not worried about it.
That's
I know I even got Sierra into it a little bit. Like she'd just pop in and I'd be in the middle of an episode or something. She'd just stay there and watch it. And then she told me last night as I was watching 1923. Um, she says, "I want to watch the one with the guy and the girl." I was like, "We'll watch that one later."
I watched. I watched Megan and the Cocaine Bear, and I know what I watched. I watched. What was it? The Sea Wolf with Edward G. Robinson. It's not a not buster, but it's not very good. It's an old movie, you know. It's about this captain of this boat that goes crazy on his ship, and everybody mutinies him. But it's got Ida Lupino in it, and she was hot back in the day.
Do you have any Knotbusters?
I do not, because Saturday is I'm not I've been gone all day Saturday for the past 2 weeks, and then Sunday's recovery, which means I nap for like an hour or so, and try and get caught up with the DVR. So I have not been able to not buster yet. So
Well, there.
there's only 2 weeks of choir competition left. So, and then she's retired.
Is she going to college?
That's the plan. Yeah, she gets to go to college for free. So, yeah, she's
Oh,
talking about going to Ball State.
What for?
Music
Well,
and art. She can do art there too.
Does she have a scholarship?
No, but her dad's was military, so she can go.
Oh. Okay.
So she'll probably do that. But she's in no hurry to go right now. But
Yeah.
I don't see her going in the fall. But she does want to go. But she's going to study music over Ball State. She says. So only 2 more concerts to go, and then there's no more show choir, which means I don't have to get up the butt crack of dawn. Oh my God, I had to pull a trailer on
What?
Saturday, like a
with
big ass trailer, like the band trailer.
oh my gosh,
It's probably like what, maybe a 15 or 20-foot trailer. I had to hook it up, and I've never hooked up a trailer before, so I had to hook up a trailer, make sure the lights were on it, and then haul this thing to Huntington North, which isn't a bad school, but it's no Center Grove. But that's the one. It's the school off of 24 in Huntington. Like when you go to Fort Wayne,
yeah.
that's Huntington North. Next week they go clear up to frickin' East Noble, which is west of Fort Wayne. I'm like, I don't really want to drive. I don't want to drive.
That school like a 2-3 hour drive almost.
It's like a 2-hour drive. So I'm hoping I can just go as a chaperone and not have to drive the equipment because I don't really want to drive that trailer. And the frickin' one of the tires in the trailer had a nail in it, so it was almost flat. So,
Well, they better get that fixed.
and their food wasn't very good. Like when we went to Center Grove for the first week of competition, they had Chick-fil-A. So you could
For
get
the
Chick-fil-A,
drivers,
huh?
for the bus drivers.
No, you can buy food. They sell food.
Oh,
They had all kinds of cool stuff at Center Grove. They had ice cream, and you could put all the toppings on it you wanted. They had caramel corn, and it had all this good stuff. But they had Chick-fil-A, and then we went to uh, Huntington, and it was like school food chicken sandwich,
yeah,
and school food fries. And then they had pasta, like they had a pasta dinner because you're there all day. We got home from Center Grove at midnight, and then we got home from what you called about 9, I think, from Huntington. But they had pasta dinner, which kind of tasted like Chef Boyardee. So
it probably
hopefully,
was.
hopefully East Noble has better food. So we will see. Um, but their pop, it was $2 for pop, and they had bottled pop, and Center Grove had $2 pop, and it was cans of pop. So I think I'm gonna bake cookies for the girls and take it up. Well, there's guys now too. There's 5 guys, so I'll bake cookies for them. Take up there on Saturday.
For me?
No, you ain't going.
But
You live
but
clear down in
cookies.
Richmond.
Bring me cookies.
You go to a town that nobody goes to. It's like going
I
on
live in
vacation
a
in.
town nobody goes to.
It's like going on vacation in Delaware. Like nobody goes to Delaware for vacation.
I live in a town that's like Delaware. Only reason people come here is they're traveling on 70. They drive through town on 70.
Is that all it is? It's just but it's a big town. It's a pretty town. There ain't nothing there.
There's not a lot here. Like,
They don't have like a Haynes Apperson festival where they have.
oh, they have a lot of like festivals and stuff. It's just they're not worth going to, in my
Where's the
opinion.
fair? Do they have a fair?
Yeah, the fair. It's at the Wayne County Fairgrounds, just outside of town.
Oh, okay. So it's like Greentown.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's kind of cool. So did you
they
go to the
have
fair?
Levi Coffin Days, which is like Levi Coffin was a he owned a house up in Liberty City. No, not Liberty City, Fountain City.
Liberty City, that's in Grand Theft Auto.
No, there is a Liberty City.
Oh, is there?
No, but you're all right. It is. There's also Grand Theft Auto. No, but Fountain. This house or this guy was owned a house on the Underground Railroad. So he had his house is like a historic landmark.
Oh, that's cool.
And they have like a big like weekend fair called Levi Coffin Days, where it's just the band marches and they have cookout and sell overpriced crap.
Like every festival.
Yeah, like every festival.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Uh-huh.
So did you go to the Levi Strauss Festival or whatever it's called?
No, I had to work.
Oh.
That's when I worked Saturdays, and then I didn't want to do anything on Sunday, and she didn't want to because she was there the day before with the band.
That's what aggravates me about the Strawberry Festival here in town because it's a Friday. Like
Yeah. Like, why is it a Friday? Like, I
put it
remember
on Saturday.
The bus, I ran over there, got some strawberry, yeah, and ran back. I remember that day I was driving the Red Line. Oh my god, I was in the big bus, and I was taking that turn to go back that first right turn going back to the transfer station. Right there by the school when you're coming up. I can't think what that road is. Union?
Superior?
Is that Union? Yeah, Superior. You're coming up Superior, and I couldn't make. I legit just kept nosing myself out because no one would let me take that right turn. Coming in, there's so many cars. So finally, somebody got the hint of, "Hey, I need to turn," so he stopped and let me make my turn.
Oh, you were leaving the transfer station?
No, I was coming into the transfer station.
Oh yeah.
And there were so many cars. I just kept nosing up and pushing people back. Like I didn't care
it's
anymore.
a nightmare trying to drive the trolley to Blue Line's worse.
Oh, I know, dude. I drove it
out.
more than you. I like trolley.
Yeah, but not during. Yeah, but the Blue Line for I drove the Blue Line in the morning for that. That was a nightmare. Because, like you said, nobody lets you in.
No, they won't. And you finally just got to kind of push your way out, and
yeah,
not give them a chance.
People are stupid. I hate stupid people.
I remember here, I was in the Walmart parking lot, and somebody was in the middle of the lane, and I just pulled out in front of him because he was going the wrong way down the parking, like the lane. Because the lanes are technically one way when they're angled parking spots, and I just pulled in and waved at him, back it up because I ain't moving. This bus does not reverse. Someone a writer asked me once, is like, do these buses go in reverse? And I was like, yeah, but I don't. This bus doesn't go in reverse unless there's another driver backing me up. Even though I did it all the time, but that was my excuse to not back up to people.
You're not supposed to back up, so
yeah. Of course, I did it all the time and didn't care, but I'm not supposed to.
Right.
So tomorrow, I know, get back onto like nerdy stuff. Mandalorian season 3 comes back tomorrow.
Right. Let's turn into that stupid little green thing instead of what the Mandalorian's supposed to be. I hope they're good.
The new season of Mandalorian comes out. I hope they do like Boba Fett and do a whole episode with Boba Fett instead of Mando.
Why? So you can walk around with his helmet off and just talk to people?
Yeah. Because, he could take his helmet off because he's allowed to and doesn't need to wear it all the time.
Is that tomorrow? It comes out March 1st or it's come out
March 3rd?
March 3rd?
It comes out on the 1st. So we can watch it tomorrow.
All right, we can watch it tomorrow. Yeah, I finished Formula One, Drive to Survive. I finished it today.
How was that?
It's overproduced and it makes Formula One look like really cool and, like there's a lot of racing and it's nothing like that at all. So it's just slick. It's a slick produced show. It's all right, but it ain't anything. I am not that impressed, but I I don't. I see that. I did see that MGM is releasing some new seats. You get food and a terrace view, and for the weekend, for $11,000 for the Formula One race in Las Vegas. So
Don't they make aren't
maybe it's
Formula
the
One drivers a
Bellagio.
bunch of divas?
Yes, they are. Oh my God, they complain about everything. It's so annoying. They are. They complain about everything. They do. So
Like what? Like what is like glaring like?
uh,
Oh my
oh,
god! Just shut up.
he drove me off the racetrack. Uh, he's gonna kill me. Just they're just way over dramatic. Just stop. Be like Ayrton Senna and just punch somebody in the mouth. That's what you do. You don't like what people are doing? Go punch it. AJ Foyt used to do that. Punch people. Parnelli Jones would punch people. Unzers would punch people.
No.
That's what you got to do. You got to be.
My mama
You
here.
don't. You don't
Mama,
like.
my mama haircut.
Oh, she's home from her haircut. Okay, cool. Thanks for the update.
um,
But yeah, just go punch them. We need more punching, and not that silly NASCAR WWE style stuff. I mean, just slug them, knock them to the ground. That's what we need.
I watched a little bit of Daytona, uh, the other day when it was on,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to my future father-in-law and of like, why I stopped watching, why I stopped watching, NASCAR, and I was like, because they drove all the, uh what's what word I'm looking for? All the individuality out of it. They're all just copy paste people now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, it's all sponsored.
Yeah.
And then the
The,
Daytona 500 went what 30 miles longer, 25.
I
10.
don't
Let's see here. Well, no, that's 10. Yeah, 30 miles. It went 30 miles longer. It went 212 laps. So it's the Daytona 530. When you
know.
factor in, that's stupid. It's the 500. It should end at 500 miles. So, but it's racing season. IndyCar season starts up this weekend. Formula One starts this weekend.
Where does IndyCar start up?
St. Pete.
St. Pete.
Which I'm thinking about next year doing is go down there, taking my stuff with me, you know,
Yeah.
take my computer and going to Florida for like 2 weeks and like hang out in Florida and work. I take a few days off here and there, and I thought about going to St. Pete because I could just drive there and back from my parents' house.
Oh. So fun historical fact. Sorry, I just thought of it for some reason. Not to change the subject, but today is the start of when the FBI and the ATF massacred people in Waco.
Oh, that started today.
Yeah, February 28th, 93 was when the Waco siege started.
Was that the is that when they went in there and then they end up getting shot up?
So they went in there because it was a cult and they were arming their people. You know what cult things do. So the FBI and ATF went in there, um, and
Not
they
expecting to get shot at.
not expecting to get shot at, and they barricaded and blah blah blah. Well, a siege for like it lasted from today, February 28th to April 19th, and they they're both. I'm trying to be in the middle as possible. So
There ain't no in the middle.
so
The government
basically,
massacred all those people.
yes, they threw a flashbang or incendiary grenade in and burned the house down, the compound.
They also used fire.
Yeah, but could the people have gotten out? Yeah, they could have gotten the kids, women, and children out. But long
Well, I
story
mean,
short,
they probably thought either way they were going to get, you know, it was
yeah,
a lose-lose situation. I bet. That's probably what they were thinking.
yeah,
Boy, what a cluster that was.
clusterfuck.
Yeah. Good God. Can't use military against civilians. Well, in
Oh,
that case, you can, apparently, but you're not supposed to.
was it the Boston or Philadelphia police dropped bombs out of a helicopter on like a Black Panthers
I
hideout?
I wouldn't doubt it. Our
Yeah, I think
government's shady.
yeah.
I mean, look what's going on. Look what everything that's coming out now with COVID.
Oh, now they're actually saying it was leaked out of a lab.
It was leaked out of a lab. Masks don't work. We should have never stopped schools. We should have never closed down. Yeah, whatever. And I got yelled at by people for thinking that at the beginning. It's like, I don't know,
Right.
man. I don't know. Not sure if this is legit or not. I
No.
got ridiculed.
Well, I did too. I thought the same thing. Do you does is are we? What is Indiana's policy on masks in doctors' offices? Is it you got to wear it?
It's individual doctors'
So
offices.
I had my first person argue with me today on the phone. I didn't argue back. I just kept it rolling. So what we have to say is if you have any COVID or upper respiratory symptoms, they'll ask you to put on a mask. And she said, "No, I will not." And I said, "Okay, whatever." And I kept going on with my ending spiel for assigning the thing. And what I wanted to say to her was, well, the office won't see you then because their office rules are you got to put a mask on if you got
I
upper
just,
respiratory symptoms and
I
she
just,
has a cough.
I just tell them in the spiel, bring your photo ID, blah 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 blah, and they'll probably have you wear a mask. That's what I have to say. And if they go, no, I won't, I'm like, that's, I'm done. It's like you. Yep, okay, that's fine. Let them deal. Let the office deal with it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
argue about it. I
I
concur.
there are certain I'm getting a good reputation or rapport with some of the backline nurses, but then there's other ones that I just can't stand. As soon as I hear their name, I'm like, well, I'm not getting any help today.
I always tell them good morning when I call in. Hey, good
I
morning,
always say,
Chris. How you
hey,
doing?
it's Chris from Central Scheduling. How's it going?
Yeah, I try to be nice to them first.
But then there's certain ones. As soon as you hear their name, you're like, oh god, there's no chance.
I don't have that problem usually.
Well, it's Florida.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, have you been watching South Park?
Yes, I want my privacy.
Dude, didn't he just like put something else out? And he's talking about privacy, and then they just released something he was gonna do. Oh, like his his PTSD or something.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't understand like people's obsession with the Royals. I do not care about the
you
Royals
want
at
to
all.
read his book? Whack. I loved it when they were had the casket coming down the aisle, and it was like clear, and like if the queen didn't fit in the casket, so she like bent over a little bit. Oh man, that was a good. There's a new episode tomorrow night, I guess.
Yeah, I hope they make fun of uh what's her face again, so she gets pissed off again.
Oh, Meghan Markle.
Yeah,
Dude, I was telling you I watched the Barbara Streisand episode.
yeah.
Oh my god, I was laughing so freaking hard. Damn your black heart, Barbara Streisand. She had him tied up and she was singing to him for torture.
I
Oh man. I
I
forgot
watched
how
the
funny that episode was.
Washington Redskins go fuck yourself episode again.
Is that when they stole the name Washington Redskins?
Yeah, because the patent office pulled their patent or
Yeah.
whatever.
That was the bro down, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a great episode. Bro down.
If it tells you the age of the episode, Kirk Cousins was still the quarterback of the
Oh,
Redskins.
the Redskins. Oh, what's his name? It's not anymore. Carson Wentz.
Yeah, they kicked his butt to the curb.
He'll show up in Las Vegas. Watch.
I feel for that guy though. Like he's been given like a short stick everywhere he's gone. But he's also kind of sucked everywhere he's gone.
Well, now they got Bieniemy as OC, right?
I think so. Did you guys see the news that the Colts might make a move for the first overall pick to get the Ohio State quarterback?
There's a lot of teams that said they're going to go for that. They said the Raiders were going to go for it. They said, I've heard the Colts, a couple other teams. That kid from Florida is looking good too. So there's a good crop of quarterbacks, but I don't know. What was it that Josh McDaniel said? He said some BS move about we're going to make a decision soon on the quarterback, which basically means is I better make the right choice or I'm going to get fired.
Well, because they're waiting on Rodgers.
They don't need. I don't even want Aaron Rodgers. He's old. No.
If I was to get Aaron
Maybe
Rodgers,
5
it'd
years
be a
ago.
1-year deal.
Maybe 5 years ago.
That bad.
I would have taken 5 years ago Aaron Rodgers, but not Aaron Rodgers now. I hope they mess up so bad they wish they would have never gotten rid of Derek Carr. That's my goal.
I did it like 5 to 10 times. And it wasn't just the stream, like the whole internet. So then I tried putting on like the actual internet, and it still wouldn't work. Like the actual internet wouldn't connect.
Yeah.
So it's
sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Riftrex introduced. They launched a. They announced their Riftrex Live on August 17th.
Oh, what is it?
1987 BMX classic, rad.
Are we gonna go see it?
Hell yeah! I saw that movie like back when it was a movie, not when it was Rift. Actually, I just watched it like a year ago.
Serious question. Serious question. Is it something that we would want to drive and get tickets at the theater in Nashville to go see it with them?
No.
Live? Or is it something we would go to Castleton for?
No, I'll go to Castleton. I would love to go to Nashville. I told you I was trying to save to go to Washington, D.C. So.
Oh, I know, but we also talked about like a year ago doing,
We do. I mean, hopefully this isn't their only one. So.
Well, hopefully they do Terror Squad come to Kokomo.
Oh God, that would be so awesome, right? But Rad is a horrible movie. It's got Lori Loughlin, Becky from Full House, and Olympic champion Burt Connor is in it too.
Oh gosh.
And it's about this kid who's going to race Hell Track on his BMX bicycle. Hell Track's coming, and he's got to have a sponsor, so he starts his own racing team called Rad Racing because it's 1986. It's pretty awesome.
This sounds like somebody who has no idea what BMX is trying to make a BMX movie.
No, I saw it. We were like, me and my buddy rented it once because we wanted to see it because it was that cool. So obviously, I'm pretty stoked that I'm gonna see a Rift Track movie before it's Rift.
Well, let me know when tickets go live. I'll buy them with you, or
On
you
August
can do like
7th.
last time.
Yeah, we'll go. August 17th. I think that that movie theater in Carmel's open, Office 69. The Fishers or wherever I'm talking about.
I'm trying to think. I don't know which one you're talking about.
The one by Ford Garage, and there's a Red Robin in there.
Oh, what's the IMAX?
Yes.
That used to be my go-to IMAX theater.
Yeah, that's
They opened it up again?
Yeah, it's reopened, so hopefully they'll have, because I know they're showing they do have Fathom events because they're showing Casablanca this is next week. So because I want to see Casablanca. So I might go there. It depends on Sunday or Wednesday. I might go next Wednesday to see Casablanca. So.
Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that's a cool one to see. So that's a Fathom event, which is usually Rift Tracks. It's a Fathom event. So. And also, I want to bring up this news. You got to hear this. So this goes back to February 7th, I think, is this. I saw this tweet and I couldn't. So this was in Las Vegas, right? Las Vegas and Henderson. This is February 7th. 2 men have been arrested for robbing 9 banks in 20 days around Las Vegas and Henderson, right? Which Henderson is right outside of Las Vegas, right? So 9 banks. They robbed 9 banks. How much money do you think they got robbing 9 banks?
$2.
$2, really, Chris?
$200.
$6,100.
That's it.
That's what I thought. 9 banks and they got $6,100 out of them. Like, what are they doing? Like, are they robbing real banks? Are they robbing broke banks? Or,
Mom and pop banks.
I mean, Dillinger got more than that when he robbed banks. That's $677.78 a bank. How is that possible? Are they just robbing one drawer?
Probably one drawer and gone.
I mean, now I know if I want to rob a bank that I need to get multiple drawers or go to the vault, even though Point Break has taught me not to go to the vault. Because you kill time in the vault.
Yes.
But that $677.78 could get me to Washington, D.C. and back. So if I rob 2 banks times 2, at $1,355.56, I could actually stay in Washington, D.C. and not have to go anywhere. So, I mean, that's a thought.
That is a pretty good thought. Sounds like a good Friday night.
Right? You know? But then don't you have to, like, you don't want to use your own car, so you have to steal a car too, so you have to throw Grand Theft Auto in there.
Hey, I've played enough Grand Theft Auto and watched enough movies. I can commit a crime and not get caught.
You know, if you only what you could do is, I mean, you could probably, rent a car or whatever. But if you only went into the bank and stole $299 at each bank, it's not a felony.
Really?
Anything over $300 is a felony.
Huh.
So, what I'm guessing it'd be like a misdemeanor.
I don't know. And is that low enough money that they're not going to get involved? The police aren't going to really care too much.
So you should go and steal. Make sure it's only 200. Like they give you the money. Like, no, $299. I only want $299.
They slip an extra 1 in there just
to make it $300. You foiled They foiled our plan. They gave us $301.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you kids. And
you got to
that
take
dog.
somebody with you to like count the money. So if there's like $301 there, you got to throw like $1 or 2 out the window. So this is only
Break out the money counter real quick.
Did he leave to go get ice cream?
I think he did.
Ice cream.
I want ice cream.
I want ice cream too. Ice cream.
Well, let's call it here. It's been about an hour. Do you have any shower thoughts?
I do. I stole this off the internet because I saw it the other day, and I thought.
Wow, you came prepared.
I did. I stole this off of Facebook, actually. So, every sea in Pacific Ocean is pronounced differently.
Get out of here.
That's it.
I never thought of that.
Right?
I got one for you. Your right hand has never touched your right elbow.
It's true.
Same with your left hand.
It's not touched your right elbow.
Anyways, you can watch and listen to us on YouTube. You can catch us at Pod Nerds on Twitter, Who's Your Nerds on Facebook. You can listen to us at your favorite podcasting sites, such as iTunes, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, and Amazon.
Did you get them all?
I did. Because you'll never know. You'll never wonder who's your nerds.
Oh crap! Hold on, I gotta hit pause.
Come on now.